Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the second-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Dogs will kick this away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Diggs. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Rebels offense trots out there to open this game. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to find some room. It's Lacey. They've got him down out near the 40.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught over the middle. It's right. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Lee. They bring him down after a short gain there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That completion makes it second and short. The shotgun running play call. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. It's a quarterback keeper. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. And we got a new set of downs.
And the Rebels begin a new series here, 1st and 10. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So second down after the incompletion. It's a shotgun run call. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. He's looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Lacy. He'll go down, but he does have first down yardage.
What a great job here by the offensive coordinator on this screen pass, realizing that it might be available. This defense is all about pressuring the quarterback, and that's a perfect time to run the screen, using that pressure against the defense. It worked out well. Pick up the first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Pass is broken up nicely, but wait a second. There's a penalty marker on the field. So the PI penalty cost the defense 15, and it's a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Sticking with the running game. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Man, I really thought on 2nd goal you might see the offensive coordinator elect to throw the ball, but instead try to catch the defense napping by running. Man, does it backfire.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They finish off the scoring drive.
Well, there's nothing more satisfying for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback that he can trust in these critical areas. Here you are, 3rd and goal. What do? Put the ball in the hands of that quarterback. Whether he runs it in or throws it, you know he's going to make the right decision. Found the matchup, made the throw, and you get a touchdown to open the game.
Now the all-important extra point. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So Georgia's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. And each offense features a star tight end. Kirk, what an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch 2 tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking for some space. It's Frazier. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. And it's really solid defense on that play.
3rd down play for this offense. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this first down here on 3rd down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line. He was able to find just enough space to pick up the first down and a new set of downs.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it here. They It got him down out near the 40.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then it pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down play coming up. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down and goal. Quarterback drops back. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
After a long drive, it's a crucial 4-point play. Can they score a touchdown or have to settle for 3? Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Pass is incomplete, but a flag is down in the backfield. They may have roughed the quarterback.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Quarterback roughed up. Let's hope he's okay. Automatic first down coming. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Nowhere to run up the middle.
And it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important second down call here.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. On second and goal, they hand it to him again. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the PAT is good. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Pulls it in. It's Lee. And that will pick up the first down. A spot at the 38.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Wallace. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Haas. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. That's reeled in. It's Lee. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Looking to throw yet again. Scrambling and throwing it deep. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
The Rebels will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who went back to...
And that one's picked off. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball for 31.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Breaks free. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
Yeah, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
And there's the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Caught behind the line. It's Wallace. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
First down here for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Gonna run it. It's Diggs. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. It's a run to the left. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Second down after that previous play. They keep him guessing with a run. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Looking to throw. It's Stockton. The pass rush closing in. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the 1st down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
And the Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. And he's got it at the 15. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
So from the 18-yard line, it's 2nd and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Wallace. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Diggs. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to have seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that 1st down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
And the Rebels will line up to kick it away. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And the returner will be brought down. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Now coming off a 3 and out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Back to throw. It's Stockton. It's caught on the crossing pattern. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. But how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Receiver in motion now. Play action here on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Bell. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it with room to run. He make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
The Dogs pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Branch. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
First foul. Looking at pass. Defense.
Personal foul gives the offense a fresh set of downs. So the offense now set up 1st and goal after a critical roughing the passer penalty. On 1st down, it's play action. He's got it right near the end zone. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Running for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
3rd down and goal for the offense. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier. And he's in. Touchdown, Georgia. Here's the point after attempt. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Ray. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Wideouts now clustered. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. He's got it near the end zone. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
The Bulldogs looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's a handoff, left 1st and goal. Ball carrier tackled there.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
2nd down and goal upcoming. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Extra point try coming now. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. After putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back from that right away. This one is dropped. No one around him. He couldn't make the catch. Incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. What a missed opportunity here. A chance for a big play. He's wide open. I think he starts to maybe think too much about making a play and trying to score a touchdown. Just drops the football.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. With the catch, it's Diggs. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Looking for a man. Running back grabs it on a screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. To throw, it's Stockton. Pass complete on the crosser. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Frazier. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Caught over the middle. It's Branch. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be 1st down yardage.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. On the run, it's Frazier. They finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Pass caught, can he get in? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
And they'll set up now for the extra point drop. They go up 18 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Wallace. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Wallace. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quick pass. The catch is made. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. A quick throw out left, complete. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with the 1st down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Rebels.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
See if they can convert the point after.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
PAT is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Caught over the middle. It's Branch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Important second down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Fights off a defender. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. A deep shot to the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
I think the receiver just may have lost his focus on this outbreaking route. The quarterback delivers a very well-thrown football, so that one's going to be on the receiver.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. The sure hands. It's Wallace. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Excellent catch, but he doesn't get a foot down inbounds. So second down coming up.
You know, I like the...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. And the QB will try again on second and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Wallace. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. That completion sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short connection to the tight end here. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run, going to heave it downfield. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks an open space. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes off in a bootleg. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. And the big play wiped away. That's a costly flag on the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now.
Well, that's not going to be enough for the first down. I guess the only positive takeaway is it does give their punter a little bit more room now to be able to get this punt off safely.
The Dogs will have to kick it away. Choosing to return the punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. The back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Caught behind the line. It's Wallace. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's right. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Rebels lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Diggs. As the first down is still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Haas. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Touchdown, Ole Miss. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Offense still out there, down by 5. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion and make this a 3-point game. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the pressure gets home. He's dropped right there. And the deficit will remain where it is. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. To throw, it's Stockton. Grab down the middle, it's Branch. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Offside, defense.
The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Tight end goes in motion. Play action here on first down. The tight end makes the catch downfield. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. A play action, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Looking for some space. It's Frazier. He goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's Frazier. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Throws it to the right. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Georgia.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 12-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. On 1st down, it's play action. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
Defense is coming after him. The offense has it and still going.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He fires downfield. It's a beautiful throw. Hits him in stride. Tackle made after a big gain.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And the defense smothers him for no gain. second down play coming up for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's Lee. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on third down. With the catch, it's Wallace. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal third down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
And the Rebels pick up enough for a first down here. Looking for a gap. It's Lacey.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
The Rebels have first and 10 here. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And the Rebels will bring their punt team onto the field. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds, takes the returner out of play. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic and would get right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Now it's second down here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. To throw, it's Stockton. Pressure is coming. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Can't hold on. A good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
The Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. This will be his 4th punt tonight. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Lee. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
First down and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Here's the second down play. Grab down the middle. It's pass. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Lacey. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. That feels like a frustration penalty. This quarterback has been lighting them up, and the defense hit him late that time. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The receiver makes the catch. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul. Looking at pass. Defense.
This defense has had a real hard time stopping this quarterback, and that's a frustration penalty. They roughed him. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of a play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Well, that's the 2nd touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Game moves into the 35, first down again. Here's the handoff. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Second down after that run on the previous play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff in a single back formation. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And he'll set up to throw. He'll try a pass here. Finds his man. It's Frazier. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Looking to throw here. Grabbed behind the line. It's Williams. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
First foul. Looking to pass. Defense.
That feels like a frustration penalty. This quarterback has been lighting them up, and the defense hit him late that time. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Dogs. This offense really clicking.
That's a hat trick. 3 touchdowns in the game now for this running back and the defense. They just haven't had an answer for him today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ray. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Takes the handoff. It's Lacey. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
And the Rebels will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. And the quarterback keeps it here. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Bringing pressure. Loses the ball behind the line. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
And sack sets up 2nd down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. On the run here, lets it go. Makes the catch. It's Branch. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And 3rd and short to hand the ball off. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Ray. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quick throw, the catch is made. Finds room at the 30. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Off the play fake on first down. Tries the right with a quick throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. And the pass is batted down, broken up on 4th down. What a play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually comes home with a sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Nice grab. It's Bell. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his 4th down. Great job here by the D.
And the Bulldogs will send their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. Grab behind the line, it's Lacy. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
4th down, looking to throw for it. He's looking deep again. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop. The offense starts with excellent field position. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Pounding away with the run game. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Grabbed by the receiver. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Boy, that slant is so dangerous for a defense to try to slow down. Great job of rallying to limit its yardage after the catch.
That's caught. It's Thomas. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Dogs will line up here on 1st down and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They are pouring it on now.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. The time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Pass is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker down. Might be roughing the quarterback.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
This defense has had a real hard time stopping this quarterback, and that's a frustration penalty. They roughed him. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up. Motion now from the tight end. Play action fake. Looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop. And the running back takes the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And the same runner's got it again. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
That run sets up a critical third down play. They'll try to run for the first down. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Final score, Georgia 52, Ole Miss 30.